I remember when I got my mission call, I looked up hello on Google Translator, and you saw this really big long word, and it kind of was just like, whoa, what is that? And it's just Persian Detia. So there you go, there's hello for you. You can also just say chkemi, which is just like hi. Another one is si yeni, which is how are you. Mir, good. If you know mir, you know you can speak like 90% Albanian conversation. So thank you. Faleminderit. You would say you're welcome. You can the kind of like the proper way would be like skaperse, but another way is just to say skaja, and that's kind of like the more used way is just saying skaja. Numbers very simply. So you have like 1, nia, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want to say like I am from, you'd say un jam nga, and then you would just say where you're from. And if you want to say like good morning, mir mëngjes. If you want to say good day, it's mirdita. If you want to say good evening, mir mbrëma. You want to say good night, natën e mirë. As far as like tips with speaking Albanian that I noticed that what a lot of missionaries do is they like to close their mouth like this when they speak Albanian. Open your mouth. You gotta be able to enunciate a lot of things because there's a lot of like different words and like syllables that can sound the same. So you have to be able to enunciate, and that just means opening up your mouth. And like that's a problem that I see. If you want to know what the Book of Mormon is, it's Libri I Mormonit. We kind of get like the English mindset. People say Libri I Mormonit, and that's just bad. We don't do that. So Libri I Mormonit. The alphabet, all the letters are pretty much the same, except for A, you would say ah, you wouldn't say ah. I is not I, but it's E. They have a bunch of different letter combinations, pretty much the same. The C with the little tail, that's a ch. And a Q sound makes a ch, which sounds exactly the same. Don't worry, with time you'll be able to hear the difference. So the ZH, that's a j, like if you were to say like vision, so like j. I can't think of any other ones that are kind of like the same. Oh, XH, that's just j, kind of like your J. And everything else is pretty much the same. I mean, the E with the 2 dots above it, it's just So I can think of, I'm not bashing on the senior couples, but I can think of a lot of examples they would give, and they'd be like, see Jenny, see Jenny, Mayor, Faleminderit. And that's like, it's a really good effort, but you'd probably want to say more like, see Jenny, Faleminderit, Mir. A lot of ones is you can say like no problem at all. You'd say ska problem. That's like the right way Albanian, and a lot of people will say like oh ska problem. And so that was the one that kind of like bugged me. Other than that, it's Albanian itself. Once you learn like the letters in each one of the sounds, then everything else like that it's gonna make that sound always. And so like just making sure that you take away what you think is right and what is right for Albanian. And there's a lot of little pronunciation things that like I still work on to this day, but being able to listen to the locals and see how they say words, and being able to work at it, because there's a lot of people who just kind of have like their American accent. They keep their mouths closed whenever they speak like this, kind of what I was talking about. But and opening your mouth and just like really just trying to replicate what you hear. That's the best way to do it.